The Shelby Code Red is not just another Mustang, it's a machine born out of pure performance obsession, engineered for those who crave raw power, speed, and unrelenting adrenaline. When you hear the name, Code Red, you're not just hearing about a car, you're hearing about the ultimate Shelby transformation, developed in partnership between the legendary Shelby American and the performance masterminds at Fathouse Performance. This collaboration has taken the already ferocious Shelby GT500 Predator and GT350 Voodoo platforms and elevated them into hypercar territory, with power figures that can eclipse 1,800 wheel horsepower. Today, we're diving deep into what makes the Shelby Code Red a game-changing monster, and why watching one rip through the gears on the dyno is enough to make any car enthusiast's heart skip a beat. The story of Code Red begins with Shelby American's long history of pushing the Mustang platform to its limits. Carroll Shelby's vision was always about creating vehicles that could dominate on both the street and the track. Over the decades, that vision has evolved into collaborations with top-tier performance builders, and Fathouse Performance is one of the best in the game. Established in 2012, Fathouse Performance quickly earned a reputation for building world-class twin-turbo systems, specializing in precision engineering for Ford's most potent engines. Their expertise with the GT350's flat-plane crank Voodoo engine and the GT500's supercharged Predator V8 has made them a natural partner for Shelby American's most extreme builds. The Code Red project represents the peak of what is possible when you merge Shelby's design philosophy with Fathouse Performance's engineering talent. The base platform for Code Red is already formidable, whether you start with the high-revving GT350 or the torque-heavy GT500, but the magic happens when the factory setup is swapped for Fathouse's bespoke twin-turbo package. These systems are not bolt-on gimmicks, they are fully engineered solutions designed to transform the power delivery, responsiveness, and top-end performance of the car. The result? A Mustang that doesn't just compete with modern exotics, it obliterates them. On paper, the numbers are jaw-dropping. The most extreme versions of the Code Red can produce upwards of 1,800 wheel horsepower. To put that into perspective, that's more power than a Bugatti Veyron, more than a McLaren Speedtail, and nearly double what the GT500 makes from the factory. But horsepower alone doesn't tell the full story. The way the Code Red delivers that power, thanks to Fathouse's meticulous tuning, precision turbocharging, and upgraded internals, means it's not just a drag strip weapon. It's a car that can put down all that power in a controlled, exhilarating, and surprisingly usable way, depending on the setup you choose. Seeing a Shelby Code Red strapped to a dyno is an experience in itself. The car's menacing presence alone is enough to command attention, with its aggressive Shelby bodywork, functional aerodynamics, and unmistakable stance. But when the run begins, the symphony of mechanical fury starts to build. The turbos spool with a high-pitched whine, blending into the deep growl of the Predator or Voodoo V8. Each gear change on the dyno is a punch to the chest, and the numbers climb with almost surreal speed. The exhaust note transforms from a deep rumble to a ferocious roar as the tach sweeps across the dial. For those watching, it's more than a test, it's a demonstration of engineering dominance. What sets Fathouse Performance apart is not just their ability to extract massive power, but their attention to reliability and drivability. Making 1,800 whp is useless if the car can't put it to the ground or if it sacrifices the everyday usability that some owners still want. That's why Fathouse builds these packages with top-shelf components, forged pistons and rods, billet crankshafts, custom exhaust manifolds, high-flow fuel systems, and advanced engine management solutions. Cooling upgrades, strengthened transmissions, and reinforced driveline components ensure that the car can handle repeated abuse, whether that's on the drag strip, road course, or dyno. There's also the matter of tuning, an art form in itself. Fathouse's in-house tuning ensures that each Code Red is dialed in for maximum performance without sacrificing safety. This means carefully managing boost levels, fuel delivery, and ignition timing to keep the engine within safe limits while still extracting every ounce of performance. The result is a car that feels smooth and controlled at partial throttle, but transforms into an untamed beast when you bury your right foot. One of the things enthusiasts love about the Shelby Code Red is its dual personality. At lower boost levels, it can be a surprisingly civilized daily driver, offering all the comfort and technology you'd expect from a modern Mustang. But with the twist of a boost controller or the switch of a tune, it morphs into a track-ready monster capable of annihilating supercars that cost 3 or 4 times as much. This flexibility makes it one of the most versatile high-performance builds on the planet. From a design standpoint, the Shelby Code Red retains the muscular lines and aggressive styling cues of its Mustang roots, but with enhancements that hint at the power beneath the hood. Functional hood vents, larger air intakes, wider tires, and aerodynamic add-ons all serve a purpose beyond aesthetics. Every detail has been considered to improve airflow, cooling, and stability at high speeds. The interior remains largely familiar to Mustang fans, but with custom touches, badging, and optional upgrades that remind you this isn't just any Shelby, it's a Code Red. The dyno run also serves as more than just a spectacle, it's a diagnostic tool. Fathouse uses the data gathered during these pulls to fine-tune the engine's performance, ensuring that it's not just making big numbers for show, but that it's optimized for real-world driving. Air-fuel ratios, boost pressure, ignition timing, and exhaust gas temperatures are all monitored in real time. This attention to detail is what separates a professional build from a backyard project. For those lucky enough to own a Code Red, the experience goes beyond just having a fast car. It's about being part of a community of like-minded enthusiasts who value craftsmanship, performance, and the thrill of pushing boundaries. Fathouse Performance and Shelby American both have strong followings, and events like dyno days, track meets, and car shows give owners a chance to share their passion and see what others are doing with their builds. Since its founding in 2012, Fathouse Performance has built a reputation not only as a tuner but as a developer of complete performance solutions. Being the official development partner for Shelby American on the Code Red program cements their place among the elite in the performance industry. Their shop in Martinsville, Indiana, is more than just a facility, it's a hub of innovation, where some of the fastest Mustangs in the world are born. When you watch a Shelby Code Red blast through the gears on the dyno, you're witnessing more than just raw numbers on a screen. You're seeing the culmination of decades of racing heritage, modern engineering, and the relentless pursuit of speed. Each pull is a statement that American muscle is alive and well, and that the Mustang platform still has plenty of room to grow in the hands of the right builders. For anyone who's ever wondered what it feels like to pilot a car with nearly 2,000 horsepower at the wheels, the Code Red offers a taste of that insanity. The acceleration is violent, the grip immense, and the sensation of speed almost beyond comprehension. It's not a car for the faint of heart, but for those who live and breathe performance, it's a dream realized. Even at idle, a Code Red commands respect. The deep burble of the exhaust, the faint whistle of the turbos, and the menacing presence tell you this is no ordinary Mustang. It's the kind of car that turns heads everywhere it goes, and the kind of build that earns instant credibility in any automotive crowd. On the dyno, that presence is amplified by the deafening roar of the exhaust echoing off the walls, the smell of high-octane fuel, and the sight of the massive tires gripping the rollers as they fight to contain the car's power. Shelby American has always been about more than just speed, it's about creating machines that inspire passion. The Code Red is the latest chapter in that legacy, and with Fathouse Performance as the engineering force behind it, the future looks very, very fast. For those who demand the ultimate in performance, precision, and exclusivity, the Code Red is not just an option, it's the pinnacle. And as the dyno pulls to a close, the numbers are locked in, and the engine winds down, there's a sense of awe in the room. Whether you're a lifelong Mustang enthusiast, a die-hard Shelby fan, or just someone who appreciates mechanical mastery, seeing a Code Red in full flight is an experience you won't forget. It's a reminder that in the world of performance cars, there's always another level to reach, and for now, Code Red sits at the very top of that mountain. This is what happens when engineering, passion, and performance come together. This is the Shelby Code Red. And once you've heard it go through the gears, felt the ground shake beneath your feet, and seen the dyno numbers climb into the stratosphere, you'll understand why it's one of the most talked about performance cars on the planet. The legend of Code Red is still being written, and every pull, every run, and every record broken adds another chapter to a story that's just getting started.